Hey guys, welcome back to StreamPunk. Today we're going to be playing Dice Kingdoms. So this was released on Stream April 3rd, 2023 by 5 Mid Studios. And looking at the reviews here, they look to be positive. So yeah, Dice Kingdoms is a turn-based strategy game where resource collection is based on dice. Build effectively, quickly, expand your kingdom, roll dice to gather resources while risking natural disasters, attack and defend while deploying your kingdom to achieve victory. So I have watched a couple of videos, kind of playthroughs, but here I think we're just going to go ahead and walk through the training here. So I'm glad there is a tutorial. Because this is really my first look, and I just figured, hey, why not? We'll just dive right in, start a recording, and hopefully you guys like this walkthrough. All right, so let's go ahead and click on training here. So we've got 3 other NPCs. I know this is turn-based. This looks to be my designated island, so it doesn't look like you get to choose islands. I would venture to guess that, middle placement is probably the best because, deploying this keep here, probably want to surround it with our own buildings and, possibly wall it off. Actually, I may want to go a little bit more to the side here. Actually, you know what? Well, I guess I'll just throw it down right there. Alright, what else do we got here? So, there wasn't really any text here to explain what that building is. I mean, obviously I know it's kind of my town hall or keep. Because I have no idea what this building is, besides maybe just like a house or cabin. Alright, so it's yellow, red, obviously, and then green. So I'm kind of wondering, again, this is a tutorial. What does yellow mean? But hey, you know what? I'm just, we've got limited space here. I'm just going to go ahead and put this adjacent to my keep. Oh, well, there you go. So building here will spread disease when getting the disease and disaster skull. Also consider placing a hospital, which shows us the hospital symbol. So, I want to do that anyways, or push it back, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll go there anyways, right? So obviously there are repercussions for putting a building next to another building. Okay, it's gonna have me build a second one. Alright, so this did increment by 2. My population's now 2. Yeah, don't show this again. Okay, now 3. I guess I keep building them? Okay. Now 4. Okay, so each one of those houses obviously represents 1 villager. And then this looks like we're replacing a farm. I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but yeah, we'll just go ahead and place that farm down there. And this looks to be a port. Oh, here we go. Okay, I see. So you can't place it there because it's in too shallow of water. Is there a way to rotate this? Let's see. Choose the standard commands. Alright. I assume... Oh, here we go. So here are the other islands. There doesn't seem to be anybody else here on the map. go ahead and place this here. Oh, I see. So that was our build phase. I would assume this is the build phase. Oh. We rolled dice, I clicked on it, and yeah, now we're just moving to the next phase. Oh, now is the build phase. Alright, so I completely goofed that up. That's fine. So we've got some tier 1 buildings here. Okay, it's a cottage. And houses. So cottages provide, it looks like a villager dice. Provides a dice villager. The cost is 2 wood and a tool. And the house is 2 stone. I would assume that's stone. It is stone. 2 stone and a tool. Alright, and that also provides a villager dice. They are the same dice, but they do provide different resources, right? Okay, so this is what it would roll on any of the 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so we've got an option for food, wood, stone, that's gold, okay. Okay, that's population, not villager. That's fine. Tools. Culture. Okay. Culture is a way of achieving victory by having at least twice the culture of the second player. Okay, so that's a victory condition. Culture can be used for research in the university. Okay, so culture can also be used to, I would assume, just get additional buildings. So, I would think that we would probably want to have a mix of homes. And are these are rotatable? Here we go. Right, so we could really kind of abut that right in there. So we'll put a home there. Switch it up. Put a cottage here. Another cottage there. Right, so now we have 7 population and a single farm. Okay, so it looks like population will consume 1 food for each turn. So we'll want to build more farms. But all right, to move this along. Okay, that's turn 1. Go ahead and click the wheel. Very cool. So, yeah, so the village, so the cottage dice do provide food, which is great. Cottage, 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 cottage. That's castle dice. That's a house dice. All right, so very cool. And farm is 1x. So the number of farms times the food. Okay, so it looks like you have an option to build more farms. All right, so do we want to keep or re-roll these? And I'm thinking, we have a lot of food. Looks like we have caps on how much we can hold of each resource. We don't have any wood. I would think it might make sense here to go ahead and re-roll some of this food. Okay, so we can re-roll up to 2 times here. Yeah, and I think I'm happy with that. So we'll have 6 more tools, 9 more food for next turn, a wood, additional stone, and some gold. Yep. Alright, so that's the roll phase, which is indicated by the food icon here. Yeah, okay. Or resource icon. It's a food icon, not really a resource icon. Alright, so there's our build phase. But it'd be nice if we could build something other than homes. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll build some homes. And we'll just kind of take it from there, right? Step complete. Get more dice. Okay, so it looks like we can build 1 more farm. Boy, and I am really stacking here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we'll move on to our next phase, which is the harvest phase. Okay, so we can have up to 15 food. We've got 9 villagers. We've got 6 already, plus 13. So we really want to re-roll some of these dice. Probably want to re-roll this castle dice, although I don't want to get one of these skulls. Interesting. Let's. Oh. So once you roll a skull, you can't re-roll it. All right. So a robber essentially stole a food, a wood, or stone from another island. All right. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm still gonna have too much in the way of food here. I go ahead and re-roll these. See what we get. Of course. Yeah, we'll re-roll 1 more time. Oh no! Man. We got a disaster. Alright. So I don't know what that means. Besides, we've got 9 sick people. It would be nice if they told you maybe what phase you're in. I'm pretty sure, you know, I'm gonna want to build more farms. Right, stable food supply. Okay. That makes sense. Church. So what does a church do here, besides give you another day? So the cost is 1 wood, 1 stone, 1 gold, 1 tool. Provides the dice for the following. Oh, great! So this is really what's going to give us culture. That looks to be like a 3x1. I'll go ahead and fit that there. Go ahead and double up. Click on the wheel. Harvest phase. Oh, great. So we got another skull. Right, you can't re-roll those now. And I think I'm fine with the culture and the stone there. So we'll go ahead and keep that. Into the build phase. Doesn't really look like I can do much building here. So yeah, so I think, you know, because we got the disease the last turn, kind of cleared out all our dice. Go ahead and harvest. So we've got 2 more soldiers to be sent to attack other islands, pillage buildings, or even raise the castle. They can also remain and defend their island. Okay, so that's really our defense. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll this dice. Oh, great. Get some more culture and wood. That's what she said. Anyway, alright, let's move on to the next phase. The disaster phase. Build phase. So I'm thinking, you know, we go ahead and build 1 more farm here. Although, kind of digging the culture. I just don't know how we turn that into research. The university can be used for research, right? So there you go. Let's go ahead and build 1 more home. Build 1 more farm. Looks like I can build a church. Wow. Okay. Those churches are 3x1, so I think I could squeak them in on the next turn, in between those cottages and farms. Okay. Yeah, so we really expanded the farms that we have here. So let's move on to the next phase, the harvest phase. Wow, that's great. So we certainly have enough to cover our villagers. Go ahead and move that over there. Yeah, so I'm liking that. We'll re-roll that. Yeah, I mean, we've got a stone and some food, and my thought is here, just to re-roll it. I just don't want to get 4 food and waste that stone. You know what? I'll go ahead and keep the. I'll go ahead and keep the stone. Well, we've got plenty of wood there. Yeah. All right. So I'm happy with that. Let's move into the next phase. Disaster phase. Yeah, so it looks like I got hit there. I've got the build phase coming up here. We'll go ahead and plop those churches down. Not enough stores. Store food for everyone. Okay. So we don't have any way to store additional food. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and move into the next phase then, which is the harvest phase. Really, because we got that disease, that really got us on that one. We're probably going to get it on the next one. But at least we've got some culture there. I guess we'll see what happens next. Alright, I don't think this is going to let us. No. Okay. So we'll just have to bypass the build phase. Go right into harvest. We have 21 food. So let's re-roll that die. Absolutely re-roll that die. And that one. Let's re-roll this die, because I think we could get more out of the castle die. Alright, let's re-roll these dice. There we go. That's kind of what I was hoping for. So I'm not really sure where to go from here, because... Oh, really? So you can clean tiles. Alright, so you can remove trees or stones with this here. I went ahead and did that. That, it kind of looks like it gave me a wood. We'll have to try that later. Yeah, not enough food stores. Well, that I know. So that's probably a tier 2 building. So can't do anything in the build phase. I mean, this is gonna go wasted. Okay, so lightning's gonna burn a few grass tiles, affecting one other island. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some more culture. It's really, honestly, it's too bad I can't raise this limit or build anything, because, I mean, these are honestly just wasted turns. So, I'm not really sure what to do, why I don't have other options to build more buildings. Around turn 9. Right, so you can press tab to see your opponent's progress. Oh. Alright, so we're gonna get a win condition here based on culture, which I believe is gonna happen next turn. Let's see. We hover over. It doesn't really say anything there. Okay, so what's this? A barracks. Oh, that's great. We have the cost of 6 stone, and 2 wood. Looks like 3 gold and a tool. Right, so that provides us a dice. Well, that fits in pretty nicely right there. I'm gonna do it anyway. And we'll just see what happens. Okay, so it looks like the tutorial wants me to get more soldiers. But we're gonna go ahead and win anyways. Alright, well, let's try that again, because I really want to get a handle on some of these additional buildings. And now that we've won, so we won in 9 turns. Yeah. We'll go ahead and do the training again. This time, yeah, so here on the left, it's telling us that we need 3 cottages, a farm, and a dock. Okay, so we'll go ahead and build those. And I think I'm just gonna line them up right over here. Farm I'll put out that way. The dock I'll put over here. So that initial step was completed. Alright, so get more dice. So the tutorial achievements or progression is on the left-hand side here. So we got quite a bit of skulls, which that's interesting. So that really lines up over here. Don't try this at home, pirates. All buildings get sick for 1 turn. Oh, and this one is touching buildings get sick for 1 turn. Right, so we'll go ahead and keep that. The tutorial wants us to get additional dice. Okay. Yeah, so we don't have enough food. We'll be missing one of the dice. Understood. Right, so this is, oh, that's grayed out. Go ahead and stack that. It wants us to build 2 more cottages, so we'll go ahead and do that. And 2 houses. And the homes, I think I'll build over here. Looks like we're going to need another turn, because we don't have enough resources. So we'll click through, harvest. I think I'll go ahead and keep those dice. Great. Disaster phase. So lightning. And we're missing a lot of food. And because of that, we're not going to have enough resources on this turn to build that additional house. So I guess we'll go ahead and harvest, which means we're missing a lot of dice. We're essentially just going to get 1 gold. Just kind of click through. We could build a cottage, but we're not going to. Let's go ahead and we'll re-roll. See if we can get some more food out of that. Yeah, not so much. So the RNG here is it's really killing me. Yeah, alright, so we ended up right where we were at the beginning of that roll. Yeah, understood. Okay, so now we can build our house. And really, we're just gonna go ahead and keep following the, we're just gonna go ahead and keep following the tutorial here. Get more dice, build more farms. We're gonna build 2 more farms. Great, because we absolutely need the food. It wants us to build a church and essentially get 3 more culture. So we'll do is we'll go ahead and, because I really don't want to run into that issue of, again, not having enough food and losing all those dice. I'm just gonna go ahead and really build in a lot of farms here. Alright, well, I think we can handle that. My understanding is that the right-hand side of the disaster column affects other islands, and the left-hand side affects your island. So, rolling odd number of skulls is beneficial. Rolling even number of skulls hurts your island. Great, so we'll have 7 food for next turn. Here's the disaster phase. So we're missing 1 food, not a big deal. I would venture to guess that on our harvest phase here, we will probably get a ton of food. So we can't build anything this phase. I'm just going to jump ahead to the next one. Really want to focus those resources on... I'm going to switch those 2 dice out. Building that church and getting culture. Just so we can progress. Oh, looks like I didn't reroll. Yep, that was a miss. We'll still be able to build a church, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we still need to get some culture, 3 more culture. So there's 2 there. But we really need to re-roll this food. So we've got a ton of food. Oh, perfect. But since we're already at 9 wood, I really need the stone. So we'll go ahead and re-roll that. See if we can get something different. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Tools is great. So we need 1 more culture. There it is. So we've got an even... So I've got to decide here. We've got an even number of diseases here. We really need an odd number. The culture and the money would be nice. What I'm thinking here is I've got a ton of wood. That's what she said. But I really need to roll another skull. So we're gonna try. No go on that. Yeah, alright. Give it a try on those 2 dice. See if we get it. Hey, we got it. Awesome. Alright. So here's where I goofed on the last one. Really all I needed to do was hit tab. The tutorial progression, this should really just kind of be in the middle. Maybe just pop up. Say, hey, because it's great. I guess it's kind of great that it's off to the side because you can focus on building, but it should really maybe just move back and forth or prompt you to look, maybe highlight this in red, just to draw your eye. All right, so we'll tab. We can see our opponent's progression here. Alright, so the next step is to build a barracks. For the barracks, wow, that's great. So it's nice that I don't have to go around and like kind of count how many wood and how many stone and how many gold I need. Right? It really just tells you, okay, hey, you're missing a stone. Okay, great. Like, that's nice that it does that for you. So we'll move into the harvest phase. Again, we've got an even number of skulls, so we're gonna have to change that. What I'm thinking. So if I move that over, all right, it's telling me I'm green. Really want to keep that stone and the gold. Move that over. You know, having the tools would be nice. I've already got 17 though. I want to keep the gold. Let's re-roll these. See what we get. Really just want that one more skull. What would be nice is if they kept those dice over here and you moved them over for the ones that you want to keep. It's coming back and just pulling them out. It's kind of a pain, but whatever. Yeah, go ahead and re-roll those. Hopefully we get one more skull. We did not, so yeah, we're gonna suffer here. So what I've noticed is that your farms aren't affected by disease, which I find kind of weird. Maybe that's just because other buildings are, but you know, my thought process there would be you could put buildings adjacent to farms and, you know, kind of make your community as compact as possible, and you're not going to get affected by disease. So maybe we'll try that next time. But yeah, let's go ahead and build a barracks. We can squeeze that in. You know what? I'm not hurting for space, and I don't want the barracks to be affected. I'm thinking... really want to put that away from everything. Yeah, let's put it there. Hopefully that doesn't hurt me. Thinking about it, I don't know if they can travel along these tiles here, and I think I have to clear out these trees. Well, that's... okay, so let's see if it gives me a wood here for that. It does. So you can clear out tiles. Oh, perfect. Alright. And receive those resources. So if I actually needed stone, stone or wood, I wouldn't have to... I wouldn't have to roll it, which is great for early progression. Okay, perfect. So we need additional soldiers. Alright, so we get 4 that turn. That was a great roll. It's our build phase. Can't really build anything besides churches and houses. Certainly need a lot of stone. So I think if you're going to amass an army, it would make sense to go ahead and build additional houses over, say, cottages. So, because you're only going to get one stone there, I mean, you have the chance to roll 3 stone dice. I think that's probably the way to go if you want to amass an army. Alright, so we'll move forward. Yeah, I mean, I have... That's kind of weird, right? Like, I have all the wood I need, and I'm capped, so... I know I just teed myself up for a "that's what she said" joke, but I'll go ahead and reroll those. Yeah, I mean, it's really not a whole lot I can do here with these resources. I mean, they're just really wasted dice. And of course, that gets me another skull, so... let's go ahead and build another barracks. This time I'm just going to build it over here. Go ahead and roll. Oh, so this is the attack phase, right? So it wants me to build another port. Attack a building. Pretty sure I can attack a building. Can I just grab that and... How does that work? On a friendly island. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So you just highlight over the building. So this is a friendly island? No. Yeah, so that one there. But yeah, let's attack here. Let's attack this church. So now what? Right click? Not so much. Oh, okay. So you click on the building, and then you click where you want to land. Maybe? Oh, here we go. Oh, can we kill the king? We killed the king! And here they come back. Alright, so they destroyed the building. That's our harvest phase, because if you remember, we did get disease. I was able to roll, essentially, I really want to see if I can roll additional. Let me re-roll this. Ah! Well, that doesn't hurt me, so I'm fine with that. And we did get more soldiers out of that one. It's our build phase. It does want me to build a dock, so I'll build a second dock. Okay, and win by either culture or killing off the 3 remaining NPCs. You know, I was gonna win by culture anyways on this turn. Or let's see, I've got 29. I'd have to have twice as much culture. See in the top left there. I certainly have more troops. So yeah, let's shoot for both. I think I'm gonna keep my troops. I don't know if you necessarily have to feed them. It doesn't say anything about having to feed your soldiers, so I guess that's pretty good, right? Go ahead and move into the harvest phase. See if we can win by culture. Oh, that's great. That works out really well. Probably gonna waste some food here, but I really don't want to roll a fourth dice and set one of my buildings on fire, so. The lightning looks like it kind of makes these tiles unusable here. So they wouldn't be able to build on these tiles. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can win here. Plop down a bunch of churches. Oops. Cancel. Oh, I see. Let's rotate this around. Do it anyways. I just want the dice to win. Holy churches. Here we go. Move into harvest phase. Wow, that's crazy, right? Like, look at all of those dice that didn't roll culture. Yeah, we'll go ahead and re-roll all of those dice. Yeah, I like that. That was a good roll. We may win. We got 33. It's telling us we don't have enough food. Let's grab this one, that one. Oh, we weren't gonna have enough food anyways, so is what it is. Yeah, it's fine. So at the end of this turn, we do have twice as much culture as yellow. So we should win. Fairly easy there. Yeah, let's give attacking one more try here. Let's attack this house. Land a ship there, just for giggles. Here they come. Kill their king. And there you go. So that's the tutorial. It's a fairly straightforward game. It seems like it has, quite a bit of replayability. So I kind of like this. It's on sale on Steam for, I think it was roughly $13. So I'd say if you like it, go ahead and pick it up. Alright guys, if you could, hit the like and subscribe button, and hopefully you appreciate this playthrough, and I'll see you later.